I think I have a problem. I think I have a problem. Hi, if you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video. I typically do wax melts, but I have been wanting to share, and it's been for over a year now, my perfume collection. And as you can see here, I have I have a wax problem. I had a fragrance, and there's still more on the floor. These are all from Oil Perfumery. I have just a few, like literally just a few from Oakcha. Oakcha and the Oil Perfumery are sister companies. And back in 2001 or 2002, I started my perfume journey. I am by no means like a perfume channel typically, but I have been wanting to share what I have. And some of you had said, yes, I want to see what you have. And so I'm just starting this little series since I'm not really doing wax hauls at the moment because I am on a no buy, but I wanted to share a love of fragrance of all kinds. So not just wax, I like all kinds of smelly things, good smelly things. And a couple years ago, I did go down the rabbit hole and I purchased a lot from Oil Perfumery. I did one order from Oakcha. I was on their site the other night because as I was preparing for doing this series, I, wanted to go see what was going on there on the website, and I almost bought some more. And I'm like, Martha, I came back up here, started sniffing the perfumes that I have, and I didn't purchase from Oakcha, although I may go back because there is a vanilla scent there that I'm eyeing. And then, of course, today I saw a perfume video on, I will put her channel below. It's Cheryl, and I forget her channel's name, but she was going through her vanilla scents. And I was like, I had that one in my cart. So we shall see. So I also have Oakcha that we'll talk about. And then I decided, just since I'm talking about oils or perfume oils, that I would talk about this other probably one that not a lot of people know about, called Generic Perfumes. This company is family owned, based in Kuwait. So whereas Oil Perfumery and Oakcha, I want to say, is in Canada, but they do have if you're in the US, they ship out of New York. So I think they're right on the border there. So anyway, let's get into it. If you want to see what my Oil Perfumery and my perfume oil collection is, and just 3 cents from Oakcha. All right, so I do have just 3 from Oakcha. I decided to try Oakcha probably near the end of my you need to stop buying perfumes. I had purchased some from Dupes fragrances, but again, I was on the slow your roll. But I was in a kick to smell all the things, and like other types of YouTube channels, whether it's makeup or perfume or something else, usually, I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. I want to know what that smells like. So I went down the rabbit hole with fragrances a couple years back. Fragrances can be very expensive, especially if you're buying designer scents. And so I'm like, well, I want to know what it smells like first. So I did try a couple of dupe houses. I think my dossier video is up first. So that one is probably my biggest collection as far as fragrance houses that do inspired by fragrances. And then I have Oakcha, Oil Perfumery, Generic Perfumes, and then Dua, and then Andromeda's Moon. So Dua fragrances and Andromeda's Moon I will be doing together in a video in the future. So anyway, it's a cold day, as my sweatshirt says. It's really cold, and just had some time and figured let's go with it. So I'm going to start off with Oil Perfumery because Oil Perfumery was one I discovered before Oakcha. Like I said, they're sister companies and they're inexpensive, and I had heard great things. There's several videos here on YouTube about them, and I thought this is a great way and a great catalog. They had a great catalog, great way to really get to smell a lot of these fragrances that I'm hearing about on YouTube. Let's get into a little bit too about the difference. So this isn't in a perfume oil versus, a perfume that you would just purchase, right? That's got alcohol based. This has no alcohol in it. It's just a straight up oil. Because it's a straight up oil, this particular brand, and so does the generic oils, come with this roller ball. So it's not a spray. I do know that there are people who will take these bottles, pop off the roller ball, mix it with perfume alcohol and probably something else that I don't know. But I've seen some videos and I'm like, yeah, too much trouble. But you can take the oil and make it into a kind of perfume spray. The nice thing about the oil, though, is because it's an oil, it sticks on your skin much longer. So I think the scent for me lasts a bit longer because it's actual oil and it's not, evaporating as quickly as something mixed with alcohol. But at the same time, it's something that isn't going to throw very far. We talk about throw a lot in wax, so there's not a lot of, I think in perfume, it's called sillage. So it's more of a personal scent. And I personally kind of like that. I don't want people to smell me before they see me. That's just not how I wear perfume for myself, even though I go nose blind super fast. But anyway, I do like also the convenience of an oil because these are great to travel with. Like you can travel with it, you get the scent and not have to worry about anything. And they're fairly inexpensive for the fragrance that they do. They're a great, and I'll call it a dupe house. They're great at duping. I think they do also have their own custom blends, their own house blends as well. And so does Oakcha. So it's not just all dupes that they're doing, but they're fantastic. Unlike Dossier, they do put what fragrance, what fragrance this is a dupe of. So this particular one is Chance Eau de Tendre. The other thing is the oil has more fragrance because it is an oil, right? And the Oakcha and Dua and some of the other, those dupe houses that use oil have a higher percentage of it, like 30%, I think is what Oakcha uses. So it's also going to stick longer on your skin. So anyway, this one here is Chance. I'm not going to go into each and every scent, or I should say, the scent notes on all of these because we'd be here forever. But this is Chance, and this is from Chanel. So I did end up getting Chance in something I just smelled. Was it Dossier? It's a pretty scent. I think a lot of these that I got were ones that have been around for a while, classics, but they do have newer scents that are fairly new. I'm not going to put everything on myself, but I do like Chance, and that is a really nice one. Oil Perfumery does a really good job of being very spot on with their fragrances, which is why I kept buying more and more. This one here is I can't do French, by Dolce & Gabbana, L'Imperatrice 3? L'Imperatrice, something like that. That one is that, and I do like the scent as well. I've had this in a couple of different formulations. I think also in maybe like a little sample spray or Scentbird. That was another thing I would do. I'd maybe get the oil and go, ooh, Scentbird has this. And when I had a Scentbird subscription, I can get the perfume. So this is a nice one. This one is fruity. I do like fruity florals. So that one is that. It's this one here is just Body Musk from an impression of ASAQ or ASAC. I like musk scents, so Body Musk was one that I needed to try, and it's really pretty. It's very nice. It's clean. It's just smells fresh and clean and good. This one is like a great one if you just come out of the shower and you're not really going anywhere, but you want to smell clean. Body Musk is fantastic. So that's Body Musk. Mon Guerlain. This is from Guerlain, and this is a favorite of mine. This is a lavender vanilla scent. I do love those scent notes together, and I would love mixing this or layering this with Victoria's Secret's vanilla lavender, or lavender and vanilla from Victoria's Secret. This is a great nighttime. I do sometimes put perfumes on at night because of the lavender, but I really love this one. And I have this in a couple of different versions. So I have the Oil Perfumery version in the oil. I have it in Dossier, I think. And I probably have a little sample in the real thing, because I would also purchase samples from Split Scent and Twisted, is it Twisted Lily? I think so, where I can get samples of the actual fragrance or small travel size bottles. From Christian Dior, J'adore. And I also have this in my Dossier collection. So it's just another classic scent, very popular. It's been around for a long, long time. So that one is very pretty. I remember spraying that at Nordstrom. Mimosa and Cardamom. This is from Jo Malone, London. I mentioned this in my Dossier video and I have the original, the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom is like my fall signature scent. I love wearing that. I wear that often in the fall. And the other thing about having the perfume oil is it's a great way to layer if you have it in the spray, because Jo Malone's don't last very long. Her fragrances aren't known to be long lasting. I think they're colognes. They're not perfumes, like actual perfumes. So this is great to layer with. So I can rub this, since I'll just put this one on. You know, I can take the oil and actually just slide it on. I don't know. Can you see that it got shiny there? So just put it on my pulse points, and then, you know, put it in the crease of my elbow, put it on my wrist behind my ears, and then spray the actual spray on there. And so you've kind of layered it, helps the scent last a lot longer. So sometimes it's nice to get the oil perfume and then just layer it with your actual perfume. But yeah, that's my fall scent. I love that one. Okay, and that was Mimosa and Cardamom from Jo Malone. This one here is Armani Privé Rouge Malachite. I'm terrible. Sorry, this is from Giorgio Armani. You can read it there. And sometimes I would just look at scent notes and say, ooh, that sounds like something I'd like. Yeah, I do like this one a lot. Oh, that's a good one. I need to be wearing these. So the fun thing about starting this series is I'm not playing again, but I'm re-sniffing a lot of fragrances that I haven't sniffed in a long time. Like all of these I have in a box. They're in a box under my bed, actually, because they fit perfectly under there. So I'm not reaching for them. This was, again, in a time of my life where I was experimenting and discovering fragrance and just having fun with it. So that's a good one. I might need to pull this one out. I think this is I think I like this one for winter. Yeah, that's a good one. So Armani Privé Rouge. And that one's expensive because I think it's like a private label. Again, I'm not a perfume connoisseur by any means. You can also get some scents that are discontinued. I believe Matcha Meditation from Maison Margiela is retired, and you can't find it anymore, but you can get the oil. So if there's a scent that you really love, I think these types of houses, these perfume houses that do this, is a great way that you can still get maybe a scent that you love and you just can't find on the market anymore. So that is Matcha Meditation. Okay. Rouge Trafalgar. This is their impression of Christian Dior's Rouge Trafalgar. This is another one I think I remember really liking. So yeah, that's a good one too. I'm very happy with their fragrances, like very happy. And I don't know what the price is now. You can look it up, oilperfumery.com. But I want to say they were like $15, and sometimes they run discounts a lot. So, little by little, this wasn't all overnight. Little by little, I place orders. This one is their own blend, basically, they call it the Two Kings. So it's Aventus and Baccarat Rouge 540. So this is a blend that they did. and I ended up getting that one because I do love Baccarat Rouge 540. This one, I'm gonna stink. I'm gonna stink it up. Let's see. This one, I'd say, because of the Aventus, it does lean more masculine, but it's good. It's definitely more of a masculine scent. Ooh, but it's kind of smoky and nice. Okay. This next one here is Chloe by Chloe. So this one is another one that's been around for a while. I think it's just a signature scent for some. This one's powdery to me, but I like powdery. I think it's pretty. I think it's a pretty one. Otherwise, I probably would have tossed it. I have talked about Libre for a couple videos. I feel like I have. This is YSL's Libre, and I have the Intense. I think in my video I mistakenly said it's the original, but I actually own the Intense, and I like to mix this one with Fairy Tale from Bath & Body Works, the Intense one. But oh my gosh. I just did my nails too. Here we go. Make sure these are tight. Yeah, this smells just like it. I'm very familiar with the scent. Ooh, I don't think I really used this one at all, so I should use that one. And I'm going on a trip pretty soon, so perfect time to take a perfume oil with me. This is Miss Dior Cherie. Why can't I talk? Christian Dior. Miss Dior. I don't know if they make this one anymore. This isn't really me, but it's nice. I can appreciate that one for what it is. So that is Miss Dior Cherie. Then Armani Code for Women from Giorgio Armani. I liked this one on me so much that I did end up getting the actual perfume. And a lot of these still look full, but you can see here that I've used this one quite a bit. Yeah, and this smells spot on. I have the original over there. It's spot on. So again, another good one to layer with. And I think sometimes I did that too. I might have gotten the original and then saw it on the Oil Perfumery site and said, okay, I can use the oil to layer that on and make that scent last longer. Gentle Fluidity Gold by Maiza. Why can't I talk? You guys are gonna be like, you're saying it so wrong, Martha. Mason Francis Kirkjan, and I can't read, but so I know I'm saying his name wrong. It's MFK, basically known as MFK. Mason Francis Kirkjan, Gentle Fluidity Gold. And I believe MFK is also the perfume house for Baccarat Rouge. I'm pretty sure. This is really nice. This is very, very good. Gentle Fluidity Gold. Yeah, and this is one where we're talking, a small bottle is over $100. So this is a great, also for people who just don't have that kind of money to spend, you can still smell like money. And it's spot on. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Gentle Fluidity Gold. All right, Light Blue for Women from Dolce & Gabbana. So I have this one in the Dossier version as well, and I think I have it in the Scentbird. It's, for me, a wonderful summer scent. I love this one. Yeah. It's clean. I think you have citrus in it. Let me warm up the ball. Yeah. It's a good summer fresh scent, and every once in a while, I like a nice fresh scent. Okay. Silver Mountain Water from Creed. Silver Mountain Water. I think I like this one. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think. I'm gonna rub this on a piece of paper and get it on the tester strip. I think, if I remember correctly, I like this when it dried down, I want to say. Because I'm starting, once those top notes go away, I'm liking it a little bit more. So I'm going to have to play with this one day. But I feel like this was something I liked in the summer. But there's a sweetness to it. But I'm not loving it right now, so we'll see. Okay, that was Silver Mountain Water from Creed. Then Lipstick Rose by Frederick Malle. Frederick Malle Lipstick Rose. This is one that they do not make anymore. It is discontinued from what I understand. This, if you don't like lipstick scents, I think you either like them or you hate them, because there is a kind of a waxiness to it, powderiness to it too as well. This is a very powdery scent, but it reminds me of like a old classic I think what it is with this kind of lipstick scent, it might remind me of like a scent of a lipstick, that my mom, when I was a kid, that my mom might have had, like back in the, I don't know, I was born in the 70s, but I feel like this is like the smell of lipstick, what lipstick would have smelled like back in the 50s. I wasn't around, but you know what I mean? It's very powdery. It's just this classic lipstick scent. And I like it for that reason. I think it's really a scent memory thing. I'm also not a fan of rose, so the fact that there's rose in this, but it's pretty, but it's like old classic Hollywood. I think that's why I like it. So even though it does have a touch of rose. This next one is Casa Morati 1888 Lira from Xerjoff. And I have this one is this the one I have in the dupe? Yes, I have this one from Oakcha. I got this one as well because this smells so good. If you like a gourmand kind of smell, I need to put this on somewhere. This just gives me like a lemon cream cookie or something, like a lemon cream cake. This is such a delicious scent. I love this one. My friend loves this one as well. I think she bought the Oakcha version as well, but this is a good one. I love this one. For me, this would be something more spring and summer just because of the kind of gourmand lemon, but it's fabulous. So that is Casa Morati 1888 Lira. Then I have Nomad by Chloe, or Nomad. No, I think it's a Nomad from Chloe. This one, I don't think I like. Is there patchouli in this? There might be. Actually, you know what? I know I didn't like it really when I first got it, but it's smelling kind of good to me right now. Yeah, I mean, noses change too. That's another reason why I slowed my roll. I did buy 4 fragrances the other night. Hadn't purchased any in like 2 years, but me doing this video broke me down. But not from Oil Perfumery, but from another company. But the other reason, it's just like your nose. What if your nose changes and what you love now you hate, and then you got all of this stuff? So Dosan from Diptyque. Dosan from Diptyque. And this one, I think, has a lot of tuberose, if I'm correct. Yes, I believe heavy tuberose scent. I love tuberose. I've gone to the Diptyque store and smelled the original, and it's spot on. That is why I just went back more and more and more to buy from the Oil Perfumery. So I feel like I could get a good dupe for the price. So, gosh, why did these have to be French? Fève Délicieuse from Christian Dior. Is that like delicious something? And And this one, I want to say is good. Really good. Yeah, I love this one. This is there must be a lot of vanilla in here because the vanilla will turn things darker. This is beautiful. This is a nice vanilla scent. Oh, I love this one. See, this is so fun. Thank you guys. Even if no one watches, I'm having fun here. Donna Born in Roma from Valentino. I have the bottle of this one. This is a nice one that I like wearing in this. It's a pretty strong one, but because it's such a I was going to say hairy, such a heavy jasmine in there. I do like it in the spring, but I can definitely see people wearing this all year round because it is a strong perfume. But stop putting it on you. Okay. I'm really mixing stuff, but I mean, I know that I have the bottle. I know what this smells like. Very popular scent. I think that's a good one if you like jasmine. Okay, Perfect from Marc Jacobs. I do love this scent as well. This is another, for me, just a clean scent. I have the original. They smell spot on. I just smelled it the other day because I forgot I actually had the original, like a little sample of it. I'm like, oh, I do have a sample of it. But it's another one where, for me, similar to the body musk, where it's just, I just want to smell clean. Like, I just want to smell clean. And Perfect is that for me. You know, like when you don't want to think too hard, it's an easy go-to for me. This next one is Myrrh and Tonka from Jo Malone. Myrrh and Tonka. I do like Tonka, so I think this was completely blind wanting to smell this one. The myrrh makes it interesting, but it's good. I definitely get the Tonka. I love Tonka. I have one called, what's it called? Velvet Tonka. And it's so nice. Okay, so that was my oil perfumery oils. So I do have quite a lot. I'm going to have to remind myself to pull these out and wear them. Yeah. Which one is this? See, now I don't know which one this was. One of these kind of smells like a Christmas tree. Now I'm going to have to go back and figure out which one I put here. I'll have to watch the video. It's smelling like Christmas tree to me. Okay, so let me do Oakcha since they're related to oil perfumery. I also find their shipping to be fairly good coming from, Canada or the East Coast, me being in California. It's been a while since I've ordered, but I'd say it was about a week, which I feel is pretty good. But let's get into Oakcha. So I love these boxes. I think they're so pretty and so elegant that I've kept the perfumes in the boxes because I feel like I'm opening like a book, right? I feel like I'm opening a book, and I love the gold writing. So it's Christmas time. If you're thinking of buying or of perfumes and stuff, this is a very pretty, classy packaging. I do like that. Inside, it tells like a little thing about welcome to the world of fragrance. And then their bottles are really, really nice. They're not all black. I think they have some different colors. I think there's a few that are blue, maybe red as well. There's a tan one. I think that's like the vanilla one. But the bottle shapes are all the same. They're like a matte, you can't see the inside. They're opaque like that, but really nice bottles. There's like a gold embossing on them. And I think they just look very, very classy. So this is 1 full ounce. They offer discounts quite often. I'm trying to remember what the prices will vary, but I want to say they were like $50 or less approximately. Sorcery is one that is a custom blend of theirs. And I do not remember which one, but it is a custom of, maybe it was like a Delina. Let me look this one up because I feel like this was one that I ordered as a custom, just curious to try them out. Okay, so Sorcery is a house blend, so it's cheaper. It's $35, and it just says scent family is green, vanilla, and sweet. It's an extract de parfum. So all of their perfumes are extracts of perfume, which is a stronger concentration of perfume oil, making them last pretty long time. So this is top notes of salt, ozonic. Heart notes or middle notes are Turkish rose and praline. Base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and amber. So it's been a long time since I've smelled this one, but this one, I'm telling you, lasts a long time. But based on the scent notes, I was willing to go for it, even though patchouli is, you know, sometimes yes, sometimes no. This is strong. This is so strong. Little goes a long way. Oh, it's very pretty though. But I do get the patchouli, but it's nice. I do get that. It's a strong, strong scent. I get the saltiness. So if you like kind of salty scents, you get that for sure. You get a touch of rose, but it's not old lady rose. This is more like Delina rose. If you're familiar with that one, it's a younger rose. And then you get the vanilla. You get a touch of that sweetness from the praline. It's very strong and beautiful. So I do like Sorcery. If those scent notes sound good, that's a good one. And that's just their house blend. I took way too long on that one. All right. The next one I have, and I only have 3 from Oakcha, is Athena. Athena is inspired by, this was a blind buy. I never smelled the original and I wasn't sure. But since I have the website open, I'm going to look it up. If I can spell. If I can spell, that would be great. Here we go. Okay, Athena is $45, and it is inspired by MFK. So MFK, famous for Baccarat Rouge and Gold Fluidity, which I really liked. This is Aramis Femme. So this is scent family, citrus, floral, and woody, and it's got top notes of lemon, blossom, orange, amorous, iris, heart notes of amorous and iris, base notes of vetiver, musk, and amber. So all of those scent notes are ones that I like, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not in love with this scent. I feel I have perfume on that one. This one is just not for me. It was a blind buy, so I don't even know what the original smells like. It smells pretty. Like, it smells very pretty, but I think I don't know if it's the iris. It's very floral to me. You've also got the lemon blossom, iris, and amorous. I do get the vetiver as well. I like vetiver, but I find this to be a little too floral for my liking. But it's pretty. So I have worn it from time to time. But again, another very strong one. Okay, last but not least here is Italian Cello. So that is the Lira, that where I had it somewhere, right? Cosmorati 1888 Lira. So I have it in the Oil Perfumery. And I have this. I love this scent. It just smells like a lemon bakery. It's so good. And I'm getting too many of these. It's so good. It's gonna be stinky in here. Yeah, this is my kind of scent. I'm not a big, I like gourmand some scents. I love vanilla and I love those kind of scents, but I'm not a big, like, I want to smell like a muffin kind of scent. So I want it a little more, upscale. So this one is, so this one currently comes in a white bottle. I have it in black. It's $45, and this is a scent family of vanilla, woody, and amber. And this has top notes of bergamot, blood orange, lavender. And I actually don't get a lot of lavender. Some people do, but I don't pick up a lot of lavender in it. Heart notes of jasmine, cinnamon, and licorice. Now, I am not a licorice person either. I don't like licorice, but I don't smell it in here at all. and then musk, vanilla, and caramel. Now, nothing in there says lemon, right? Nothing in there smells lemon. I get this lemon, like a lemon cookie. I get the caramel and maybe the vanilla. I don't know what it is about this, but I'm telling you, I get like a lemony cookie note and I love it. So that one is a really good one. That one is Italian cello and it's inspired by Cosmarati 1888 Lira. I'm going to get so many thumbs down in this video. Okay. Last but not least, they're like, this girl does not know what she's talking about. I'm just sharing my stuff. That's all I'm doing. Last but not least, let me talk about generic perfumes since it's another oil-based perfume. They're based in Kuwait. So I was a little bit like, is this going to take forever to get here? Shipping was fast. I think they shipped like priority overnight. All I remember is it left Kuwait, made it to Paris, and then it was like in California, like 2 days later. So I have these two, but I think these are samples from something else, but this is Tobacco Vanille, and Lost Cherry. So I'm not sure. The bottles look similar, so I think it might be from them, but they're so small. But similar to Oil Perfumery, this is oil-based. It has a roller ball top. And I got these in just smaller. I don't know if these were more expensive or not, or why, or I just wanted the smallest size because I don't need more. This is La Belle Woman, which I believe is a Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. I think it's one of those with the bust, I believe. So this is La Belle. I'm going to stop putting stuff on me. But that's a good one. Strong, sweet. Then I have here, because I'm squinting now with these little tiny labels. Then we have Lipstick On. Lipstick On, I think this is a replica. It's not made anymore, but I do like lipsticky scents, so I wanted to smell this one. And I like this one. It is got a waxiness to it, but I don't know why. I just like it. Let me know if you like scents that you think would be. Let me know if you have a scent that is not well known that you love, or that it just kind of goes against, but you would think you wouldn't like because it's not something you would normally bought and then you fell in love with. Does that make sense? So let me know. This one is Her Woman by Burberry. This was very popular a few years back. Very nice. I've worn this one a couple of times. And let's see. This one is Scarlet Poppy. Who makes Scarlet Poppy? I can see the bottle. Scarlet Poppy. This one's very good. Ooh. And they even have a rating where it's like intense A+ or intense A++. This is very nice. This is Scarlet Poppy. Now I'm going to have to look up because it's going to bug me because I could see it. Who is this from? Oh, Jo Malone. It's from Jo Malone. Really nice. Good for the springtime. Okay, then I have Scandal by Night. I believe this is also from Jean Paul Gaultier. Ooh, that's good. I think this one has honey. This has a little bit of honey in it. If I'm correct, that's what I'm picking up. And Alien Essence. I have Alien, which I like, but I didn't have Alien Essence. Yeah, this is a lot stronger. I think I like this better than Alien. I don't believe they make Alien Essence anymore, but that's a good one as well. Then I have Olympia Woman. Olympia was one that I was really curious about that I wanted to try. And after smelling this, I'm like, yes, I think I would really like this. And so I do have a bottle of Olympia. It's a really pretty bottle. So when I get into my designer ones, I'll bring it up. But this was a good one. And again, this was a great way for me to test it without, and get a good amount, you know, sometimes a little, you know, those little sample bottles, like really, I mean, you get like 2 or 3 sprays and like, this isn't going to help me really decide, like play with it and wear it a couple times and see what you think. So this for me was a great way to go. And I got the original bottle. So I think there's a place for these types of perfume houses. Then Idole, Woman. Idole is Lancome. And that's pretty. Yeah, I actually have this in Dossier. And I think when I smelled it, I was like, did I like this one? I can't remember. But really, really pretty. That's from Lancome. And that is the generic perfume. So I know I was a little all over the place. My intention, again, is just to share my perfumes. Let me know if you have ever tried oil perfumery or Oakcha or even generic perfumes. Yeah, it was one of those discoveries down my rabbit hole. But I'm here really just to tell you, like, I've tried these. I'm really happy with them, happy with the, you know, shipping, the service. And for me, they fit a purpose where I can try a lot, decide what I like, and then in some cases get the oil and the fragrance, and then it's this nice layering that you have going on. So really happy with all 3 of these companies, and I would definitely buy more. And now that I've pulled them out, I'm going to find out which one smells like Christmas tree, because I'm like, that would be perfect for winter. Yeah. Anyway. We'll figure that out. I'll figure that out on my own. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and appreciate you watching. And I will continue with, next will be Dua and Andromeda's Moon. I did place an order with Andromeda's Moon a couple days ago. It was the 3rd site that I visited, and then it got me, but mostly because I have a small, you know, like a 5 ml of something that I love, and I was getting down low to it, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy more. So it was more of a repurchase than anything, and also to see what her turnaround time is now, because 2 years ago, it was getting really, really long. When I first started buying from Andromeda's Moon, it was a couple of weeks, which was to be expected. I told my friend about it. She placed an order, and I think she waited over 2 months. I mean, it was getting long. So I wanted to just kind of circle back and see, like, where's she at now, and figure that out so I can give you that up-to-date information. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know I rambled a little bit and said words incorrectly and all of that stuff, but, you know, it's just friends. We're friends, so it's fine. Okay, bye-bye.